Here goes Ousmane Dembele, can cut this one back to Pogba who shoots, and there you go guys, the equaliser. And honestly, that finish from Pogba was absolutely class. Now Pogba back to Ousmane Dembele. Come on, brilliantly done, still Dembele shoots, and that's absolutely sensational from Ousmane Dembele. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 13th episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series, and we've got a pretty big episode here today as we face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. And you guys know how important these games are. We need to try and get 3 points against Arsenal because lately in the Premier League our form has been really poor, because right now City are running away with the Premier League title. They are 4 points ahead of us. Things need to change for us in the Premier League. We've also got the Champions League round of 16 second leg in today's episode. Manchester United versus Roma at Old Trafford. We do have a very good 2-0 advantage, so I'm pretty confident, but we cannot take Roma lightly. They have done the impossible before against Barcelona in real life last year, so it should still be a tough challenge. If you guys are enjoying this Manchester United Career Mode series, show your support by dropping a like in the video. I asked for 1,000 likes in the last episode, and you guys absolutely smashed that. So 1,000 likes for an episode tomorrow as well. Go down there and drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get started with today's episode. An injury update on Kieran Trippier. He suffered a medial collateral ligament injury and he'll be out for the next 4 weeks. A bit disappointing, but you know what? Dalot has done really well to replace Kieran Trippier. I mean, I haven't noticed Trippier's absence at all. We've got about £44 million in our transfer budget, and I can't help but think that we could put that money to some good use, especially maybe through some pre-contracts or so. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for that. Maybe we can, sign one player on a pre-contract deal. That could help us out tremendously for season 2. Press conference time, and let's get this one underway. And as always, if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them down in the comment section below. What are your favorite FIFA skill moves? That's actually a tricky question, but if I have to say, a favorite FIFA skill move, that'll probably be the Elastico, which you can only do with 5-star skillers. I really enjoy doing that skill move. But apart from that, La Croqueta is a very nice skill move I like to use. It's very, very effective. So probably those two guys. We've got only 2 5-star skillers in the team though, Marcus Rashford and Paul Pogba. I don't know why EA removed Ousmane Dembele from a 5-star skiller to, a 4-star, which is a bit weird. But anyways, I guess yeah, the La Croqueta and the Elastico are my favorite FIFA skill moves. Next question, what about Nick Pope as a backup if Sergio Romero wants to leave? I'll be honest guys, that's a very good option. Nick Pope, 6'7", guys, he's done it for Burnley, he's been good for them, and Sergio Romero wants to leave the club. Unfortunately, nothing much we can do, and next transfer window, I guess it just makes sense selling Romero and bringing maybe Nick Pope. 6'7", guys, I mean, that's probably the tallest keeper I've seen in FIFA. He could be a really good option for us. Let me know if this seems like a good thing to do. Next question, I know that this is crazy, but would you consider putting Pogba as a striker? Absolutely not. He's balling out in that midfield role, in that cam or a centre forward role, playing just behind the striker. That is absolutely working out well for him. It just doesn't make any sense to, play him as a lone striker or someone to lead the line. He's not that kind of player, guys. He's in fact either a box-to-box midfielder or someone who plays in behind the striker. So I wouldn't change his position, but I can get why people are wondering why I don't do that, because look at these stats, 14 goals and 17 assists this season. He's our top scorer and our top assister, but putting Pogba at striker is something I'm not willing to do. That's it for today's press conference. Let's move on. Ousmane Dembele, after scoring a hat-trick in the last episode, wins the Player of the Episode award. He was just unbelievable in that last episode. I mean, scoring a hat-trick for the first time in this series, and over 94% of you guys voted for Dembele, so there you go, he wins the Player of the Episode award. As always, I'm looking forward to potentially making some progress with our season goals. We need just 5 clean sheets, and I feel like it is possible for us to complete the Keeping It Clean challenge, and also just 6 appearances for our youngsters. We do have an FA Cup game coming up in today's episode, so confident of getting that done as well pretty soon. We've already completed Fergie Time and Pogboom, And the Golden Boot Challenge, probably not possible, guys, because Hazard is still balling out in the league. Here we go, guys. Time to face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. And guess what? I'm going with my strongest 11 because although we do have a Champions League game in midweek against Roma, we do have a good advantage in the Champions League. So maybe having a few unfit players wouldn't really harm us too much. But in the Premier League, if we lose this game to Arsenal, our title challenge is basically done. Like, there's no way we're winning the Premier League. So we've got to win this game against Arsenal. Guys like Pogba, Rashford, Dembele all start. This is a massive game. Let's get right into it. And that is the team we're up against. Denis Suarez starting against me. That's going to be interesting. You know, former Barcelona player. Mesut Ozil in there as well. Aubameyang, Torreira, Ramsey, Mkhitaryan, Dani Carvajal and Jonathan Tah. Arsenal have done some good business. Ashley Young, of course, former United player. That's a pretty interesting team to face. We've got a free kick in a really good position, and I haven't used Rashford ever with free kicks. He's got good free kick stats, obviously, and also his run-up is so different to what I normally am used to, so I'm not sure how this is going to go down. Let's see if Rashford can convert. Rashford, oh, that hit the post there, that hit the post, or did Leno get a touch to it? I don't know how that managed to get past the wall, but okay, decent attempt from Marcus Rashford. Still Saul on the attack. Finds Marcus Rashford. Now Ousmane Dembele could cross it in. Decent ball played in. Martial with the header. Dembele with the assist. The French connection coming through for us against Arsenal. What a jump that was from Anthony Martial. And he scores yet another important goal for us. This one at the Emirates Stadium in the Premier League against Arsenal. I want to have a look at that pass from Marcus Rashford to Dembele. That was pretty good. And then Dembele just clipping it in with his left foot. And Martial bang with the header. There we go, guys. It's 1-0 against Arsenal. Paul Pogba now in behind to Ousmane Dembele. Here we go, guys. Dembele could cross this one again, or is he going to go on his own? Ousmane Dembele. Leno makes the save there. I probably should have gone for a cutback or something. Finding Saul. Yes, Saul could get the shot off, does so, and that's absolutely brilliant from Saul. What a signing he's been. Every time he scores, I seem to be talking about this. He is just the perfect signing that we made in, of course, the summer transfer window from Atletico Madrid. He scores an insane amount of goals for us from midfield. He also assists, and also he's good defensively. Like, what a player he is. Deservedly scores for us against Arsenal, and this is a massive goal, guys. 3 points at the Emirates Stadium could go a long way for us in the Premier League title race. 2-0 Manchester United. Martial putting in a good cross. Rashford with the bicycle kick or acrobatic effort, whatever you want to call it, but couldn't keep it down. Misses the chance, but nobody cares about that, guys, as we get the win against Arsenal, against Unai Emery's Arsenal. A 2-0 win at the Emirates Stadium. Probably one of the best wins we've had in this series. We were superb in this game. We barely let Arsenal get past our defense. Like, honestly, it was a sublime defensive performance, and going forwards as well, we were brilliant. So this is a massive win for us. 3 points in the bag, and maybe we could just be still in the title race. So now we are just a point behind Man City, but they haven't played their game, which means they still have a game in hand. West Ham 2 points behind us with a game in hand. Chelsea are 5 points behind us with a couple of games in hand, and it seems like right now it's City, United, West Ham and Chelsea with a real chance of winning the Premier League. Just 8 games to go. If somehow we can clutch up, we could be Premier League champions come end of the season. Up next, we've got Champions League action, guys. The second leg of the round of 16, as it's Man United playing at Old Trafford up against Roma. We do have a very healthy 2-0 advantage, 2 away goals as well, but we cannot underestimate Roma, guys. So this is going to be a tough one. I'm obviously looking forward to it because I want to get to the quarterfinals and find out who we'll be facing. So hopefully we can seal our spot in the quarterfinals. So this is the team that I'm going for this one against Roma. And you guys can see I have made quite a few important changes, like Fred, Pereira all come in, even João Felix up front as our striker. That's because some of our players just aren't fully fit, and I had to make the changes. And I know this could end up costing us, but you know, like guys like João Felix, Fred and Pereira, they're capable of coming in and putting in a shift. And of course, we still have Dembele, Pogba, Martial starting the game, and if needs be, we can bring on someone else from the bench. So this is our team. Let's see if we can handle this fitness issues and all. It'll be a big test for our squad depth. It's now time to face Roma in the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. So this is the Roma team we're facing, and I can't see too many changes, in fact none from that previous game that we played against them. It's a pretty weak Roma side, I'll be honest guys. It's a team that I feel like we should be beating. They've got Vertonghen at the back, but you know what? This is a team that a club like Manchester United should be able to beat. Hopefully this statement doesn't come back and haunt me. Let's get into the game guys. It's kick-off against Roma. Andres Pereira now finding Paul Pogba. Go on. Still Pogba. In behind João Felix, who's made a great run. Felix gets the shots off, and that's 1-0 against Roma. João Felix playing as a striker for us scores. Rashford hasn't been able to do that in like weeks, so credit to João Felix for doing that. He's been in fantastic form for us, especially in the FA Cup, but to replicate that in the Champions League is really impressive. Good finish, Pogba with the assist, and now we lead 3-0 on aggregate. This tie seems done and dusted. João Felix now in behind to Ousmane Dembele. Here we go guys, another goal maybe. Dembele couldn't get the cutback on. What's going on here? And Rufia almost made a big meal out of that. It's still 1-0 to us. 3-0 on aggregate though. Well, this is not good guys. Roma might have an opportunity. It's Max Cruz on the attack. Shoots, but Manolas, the Greek god himself, coming in with the block. Javier Pastore shoots. That's a good attempt from Roma. De Gea again comes up with a big save. De Gea was, I think, man of the match in that previous game against Roma in the Champions League itself. Helped keep a clean sheet for us, and he's doing it once again, guys. He's really performing in these big Champions League games for us. We've got Fred now on the attack. Finds Anthony Martial. That's a brilliant touch there from Anthony Martial. Gets the shots off, and Rufio with a big save. I thought of going near post. I did go near post, but I guess Rufio read that one. Corner for us, maybe something special from Dembele. That's a good delivery, and it's Manolas against this former side. It just had to happen, guys. I don't know why he's celebrating, but oh well. 4-0 now on aggregate, and I just cannot see Roma getting back into this tie now. Ousmane Dembele with the assist for this one. Manolas just with the free header, and of course he's going to score. Fred on the attack, finding Pogba. It is now Andres Pereira chipping this one to Ousmane Dembele. Shoots first time, and that's gorgeous from Ousmane Dembele, our new signing. £80 million, and he's worth every single penny of that money we spent on him. 5-0 against Roma. I cannot believe we've actually demolished Roma over the course of these two legs. That's actually pretty impressive. I told you guys that their team just wasn't impressive just by looking at it, and I guess even on the pitch it seems like it's exactly that. Ousmane Dembele, right foot volley, side foot as well. Let's go guys, 5-0 on aggregate. Just 10 minutes left, and the stamina of Dembele, Pogba and Martial is really low, so I've brought them all off. Pereira will be playing in camp, Saul now in midfield, Lingard out wide, and Marcus Rashford up front. I've moved João Felix down that left flank. Andres Pereira now. Cleverly done to find João Felix. Here we go guys, another opportunity. João Felix beats his man, shoots, and almost guys, that would have been a fantastic goal from the Portuguese man, but it just wasn't to be. On the attack once again, in behind to Marcus Rashford. He's actually got in behind their defense, could score and finally break his duck, but it just, I don't even know what to say guys. Rashford these days is missing the easiest of chances. Like, that should be a goal all day long. And there you have it guys, we've made the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I genuinely can't wait to find out who we'll be facing, but honestly what a performance. Over the course of two legs, beating Roma 5-0 is actually very impressive, and we did exactly that. The team performed really well, clean sheets in both games, our defense was solid, Dembele came through, and can't ask for more guys, cannot ask for more. I'm just excited for the Champions League quarterfinals draw. Okay guys, so the draw for the quarterfinals of the Champions League has been made, and it's time to find out who we'll be facing. So Dortmund through to the next round, Barcelona, Juve, Liverpool as well, City as well on away goals against of course PSG, Atleti, Real Madrid as well. But who are we going to face in the quarterfinals? Let's take a look, and oh my god, it's Manchester City. So we're gonna have a Manchester derby in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That is not a draw I wanted guys. That's actually really difficult because we know how good City are. They are top of the Premier League right now for a reason, and it's going to be two intense games for us in the Champions League. This could be it guys for us in the quarterfinals, but we're going to give it our all and just see how things go. Let me know your thoughts on this draw in the Champions League. We've got Barca and Atleti as well. That's a tough game. Barcelona have been knocked out by Atleti before, so interesting to see what happens now with that draw. Dortmund, Liverpool and Real Madrid, Juventus. It is now time for the magic of the FA Cup as we face West Ham at Old Trafford, the quarterfinals of this tournament. And of course, if given an opportunity, I'd like to win this tournament. Because of, player fitness and all that sort of stuff, we had to make a ton of changes to our team. So Mason Greenwood now playing as our striker, Lingard in cam, Saul Neves though are playing this one. So our midfield looks pretty good. Chong and Gomez on either side, McTominay playing as our right back, which he actually did play really well in that position the last time we used him there. So hopefully we'll see a similar result. Kieran Trippier's injury has definitely caused squad depth problems for us, but it's still a good team and it's still expected to beat West Ham. Oh, this is not good, guys. West Ham getting in behind our defense. That's a good shot there, but Romero comes up with the goods. Good save from him. Big opportunity for him once again playing in this FA Cup game. It's a corner. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Felipe Anderson with the header there. Honestly, I don't know how he managed to push off the player to get the header off, but, well, fair play to him. West Ham have taken the lead against us in under 10 minutes, and this could be a big goal in this tie. We need to try and get back into this game. Here we go, guys, on the attack. Chong with the pace. We know he's rapid. What a chance this could be for Chong. Should score. Gets the shots off, and how has the keeper saved that? Normally, those near-post shots go in. That's a big save from the West Ham keeper. Now Saul on the attack. We might need a goal from Saul in this tie. Goes for the finesse shot. The keeper read that one. Good save from him. I timed it perfectly as well. Mason Greenwood finding Chong. Now back to Lingard. That's some nice build-up play still. Jesse Lingard. What can Lingard do from here? Finds Angel Gomez. Now Saul shoots, but straight at the keeper once again. Another chance wasted. Mason Greenwood with a big chance now. Mason Greenwood shoots, and oh my god, how has the keeper saved that? Like, honestly, Mason Greenwood's driven shot was going in the back of the net, but somehow Adrian managed to get a hand to it, but come on. Here we go once again on the attack. Mason Greenwood. I'm seeing Angel Gomez make a good run. Here's Angel Gomez. Could cut this one back, but Alexander-Arnold, now playing for West Ham, puts in a solid challenge. That's not good, guys. Trent Alexander-Arnold putting in across to Felipe Anderson, and it was straight towards Romero, and we survive. Oh, come on. Felipe Anderson could convert this now. Gets the shots off. How on earth did Romero just catch that? That's actually fantastic goalkeeping there from him. And that is that, guys. We've been knocked out from the FA Cup. I'll be honest, I didn't notice this at the start of the game. West Ham are actually second or third in the Premier League, doing really well. No wonder, guys, we lost to them. They were a good team. They created a lot of chances, but at the same time, we created quite a few chances, but a lot of the youngsters on the pitch, they just couldn't convert their chances. And that's exactly what I'm saying, guys. This Manchester United team is great, but you know what? Our squad depth isn't good enough to compete in the Premier League, in the Champions League, and the FA Cup at the same time. So maybe, getting knocked out in the FA Cup right now could be a good thing for the club. Who knows? Only time will tell. But there you go. Our FA Cup dream is over. I'll be honest, guys, I'm very disappointed getting knocked out from the FA Cup, but hey, there's nothing much we can do now. Our job now is to just continue focusing in the Premier League and in the Champions League. We do have some big games coming up, especially next month. Right now, though, we face Watford at home, and we are still like 4 points behind City, so we cannot afford to drop any points. We need to win this game. If we win all our remaining 8 games, there's a chance we can win the Premier League, so that's what I'm aiming for. Let's get right into the Watford game. Also, before that, a bit of good news. Kieran Trippier is back from his injury. That's massive, guys, especially for squad depth purposes. Credit to Dalot, guys. He's done a really good job in Trippier's absence, but I really prefer having Trippier in that right back role. So this is the team that I'm fielding against Watford, as we do have a week's gap between this and the next game. Of course, I'm going to use my strongest 11, so, guys like Rashford, Pogba, all starting this one. We absolutely need to beat Watford, guys. 3 points is a must in this fixture. Let's get right into it, guys. Luke Shaw in behind now to Paul Pogba. Chance for us to take the lead here. Still Pogba gets it onto his right foot, shoots. Why straight at the keeper, though? Can't understand that. Oh, that's a big chance there for Watford. I wasn't expecting an opportunity to come out of that chance, but wow, what a save again from David De Gea. Have a look at the replay for that. We cleared the ball away, and first time the Watford player got the shot off. That was a good attempt, but De Gea again up to the challenge. Here's Paul Pogba on the attack, chipping this one to Dembele, gets it under control. Still Dembele cuts this one back, but how has David Lopez managed to clear that away? That was like the easiest goal Rashford was going to get, but Here goes Marcus Rashford now. Go on Rashford, get the shot off. There you go, guys, the goal that we've been wanting for a long time. Marcus Rashford has finally scored for Manchester United. That is such a relief, guys, and this is such an important goal. We've been creating a ton of chances in that first half, but haven't really converted. But finally the goal comes in from our main man wearing the number 10 jersey, Marcus Rashford. And who else but Pogba with the assist. There you go, guys, this is a massive goal. Pogba, go on. Out wide now to Anthony Martial. Could do something from this position. No, that's so close to going in. Martial could have made it 2-0 there. He's been in great form, so wouldn't have been surprised if that would have gone in, because it was a tough angle. But anyways, it's still 1-0. We've got to be solid defensively. Can't be giving a cheap goal away. Pogba, now Marcus Rashford, can he get a second in this game? And he has! Marcus Rashford has gone like 5 or 6 games without scoring, and now he's bagged himself a brace against Watford, and he's getting into good form in literally the perfect moment. We've got games against Man City coming up soon, and we'll need our number 10 at top form. A great goal again from Marcus Rashford, and it's Pogba again with the assist. That guy is just an assist machine, guys, like honestly. Rashford makes it 2-0. Oh, Watford with a chance. That's a good cross played in by. He saves today there. Otherwise our clean sheet would have been gone, and then Pereira hits the crossbar. We got really lucky, guys, in that play. And that's that, guys. A big win for us in the Premier League as we get a 2-0 win against Watford. And also a clean sheet as well. That helps us with our objectives. And also the most important thing probably from this game is that Rashford is back in form. The quality of the 2 goals he scored was superb. And this is a big result for the club. Man City continue to win games, guys. And they are 4 points ahead of us right now. But our next game is against Man City in the Premier League. And that game at Old Trafford is basically it for us in the Premier League. We beat City, we're back in the title race with a good chance of winning the league. If we lose or even a draw, it's basically over. So we need to get the result against, of course, Manchester City. But good to know that we're ahead of Chelsea, Spurs and West Ham and the rest of the teams. But City so far dominating the Premier League. My god, is the next episode intense. We've got Man City at home in the Premier League, then we've got Wolves away. We've also got West Ham in the Premier League, but we've also got the Champions League quarterfinals first leg against Manchester City. So, my god, we're going to have 2 Manchester derbies in the next episode, and the episode after that, another Manchester derby. It's going to be intense, guys, for sure. A quick season goals update. We're making progress with our clean sheets now on 15, and I feel like with the remaining 7 games, it's possible for us to get the 3 more clean sheets needed to complete that objective. So that's awesome. And also just 2 more appearances needed to, of course, complete the homegrown talents objective. And that'll be awesome. It is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and your nominees for today are Kostas Manolas. Kept 3 clean sheets in today's episode and was superb at the back, and also scored against Roma, his former team, so he definitely needs to be nominated for the player of the episode award. And also your second nominee is a player who's now finally back scoring goals for us. He won us the game against Watford in the Premier League by scoring a brace, and it's Marcus Rashford. So you guys can decide on who should be player of the episode by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And that should be it for today's episode. I genuinely can't wait for the next episode. 2 Manchester derbies, a potential title decider, Champions League action as well. It's gonna be nuts. And if you guys want that episode tomorrow itself, go down there, smash that like button, 1,000 likes, and you guys get the episode tomorrow. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. A lot of action in this one. Unfortunately got knocked out in the FA Cup, but we got a few good results in the Prem. And yeah, that's about it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next time.